Okay, okay. We're gonna go ahead and start now, y'all.
All right.
Hope you liked the fire. Wait, what? Visual novel only. Visual novel and puzzle. Why is it showing me
Giving you 1988 vibes.
like
Come on.
we can do Ozzy Osbourne, but it's visual novel only. But
Mhm.
Spaceballs is visual novel and puzzles.
Yeah, don't you
Please.
want to do the puzzles?
Yeah, I want to do the puzzles. I'm concerned because I saw that and I was like, oh god, no.
You-
YMCA.
You hadn't seen Spaceballs until I showed you, right?
Yep. You were the reason I saw Spaceballs. It's true. Dark. Resume. Here we are. Okay, I was like... Okay, hey. Hey, do you want to read? Do you want to help with the reading?
Hey, what are you kids doing to the bulletin board?
It's the principal. Run! Try going towards the top of the screen to escape Roger. Click on a location to move. Okay. I feel like the music's just a tiny bit loud. I'm gonna like... Okay. Okay. It's like slightest bit too loud.
You're getting old.
Yeah, I think I'm getting old, yeah.
She used to,
Okay, here we go.
when we first met, and she'd be sleeping over, she would have the stereo system that I had set up, which was in the other room, so loud that it was shaking my walls.
Looks like this way's a dead end. Try going the other direction. Yeah, I used to sleep like with really loud music. Like, I think I slept with Sepultura really loud once, and I think you slept really poorly that night. So like,
Yeah.
You're like, I don't know how you could do that. I'm like, I just do. I don't know. Oh, so if you want, you can even skip the level. It looks like. Okay, not that I want to. I'm just saying, like, that's if somebody needs to, if they're just like, I want to get this one done and then skip, I guess they can. Oh crap! It's a dead end. You want to read?
Yeah, I have to wait for it to show up on my end.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot you're not on.
Stop looking at the clock. Your time's done when I say it is. I'm going to ask one more time. Which of you little sneaks vandalized the bulletin board?
It wasn't any of us, Mr. Wilson. Wait, this is detention? I thought it was Young Republicans Club. You punished us without any evidence. It's totally unfair. Let's say I don't want to be a smartass, but I'm just gonna say the top one.
You would be a smartass in this situation.
Yeah, I would be.
You expect me to believe that? You were all standing around laughing at it when I caught you.
We just walked into school and saw it. We don't know who drew it. Sir, we wouldn't laugh at such a serious offense. Laughing isn't a crime. You had no right to punish us. I'm gonna say a third one.
You have no rights, Jennifer. You're a minor. You know what makes you in the eyes of the law? Nothing.
It was a political statement, dude. Thorne said.
Yep.
Don't minors have some rights? Impossible. I live in the greatest country in the world. Then the law shouldn't apply to me. Don't minors have some rights? Jeez.
Are you... Well, I'm gonna say it.
Don't say it. Don't say it. Just say, are you R word? Yeah, do not say
Are
it.
you R, Jennifer? Let me say it with simple words you'll understand in this school. I am the law. Within these four walls, I'm God. And you're less than zero. Got it? That is the language of the time.
Yeah, that is the language of the time. Like, now it's like, it's, yeah. People are know better now. Yep, I get it, but you seem a little peevish, Mr. Wilson. Have you thought about taking up yoga?
Is this a metal version of the Breakfast Club? You know, that's a good question.
Whatever. I like the second one. I'm going with that. You ever thought about taking up yoga? Like...
You know what, Jennifer? I don't have time for this crap. You've wasted enough of my Saturday. All of you, get out. Seems reasonable.
What's the song that they use for Breakfast Club? What was that song? I can't remember the freaking song. But like when they walked out, it was like it's a really well-known song.
I wasn't into it. No.
You would, if you heard it, you would know, and you would. I think you probably even remember the scene. God, Wilson is such a douchebag. That's totally the language of the time, too. I'm sorry he was out for blood.
Don't you forget about me. By one of her favorite bands.
Don't you forget about me. Yeah, I always think of that when somebody mentions the Breakfast Club. I always think about when they were coming out of the school, and then that song was playing. I always think about it.
I honestly don't think I've seen the Breakfast Club. At least not the whole way through.
Yeah, I don't think you've seen it the whole way through, but I know you'd seen that one portion when they were walking out of school because I was with you when it was on. I remember being with you and seeing that thing. Like, by one of your fave bands. Oh, really? He really is a jerk. Don't worry about it. He can't help it. I have it on good authority that he's an actual vampire. I fucking hate him. I'm gonna say the top one. He really is a jerk. Don't worry about it. But it's my fault. I shouldn't have drawn it. Dude, I dared you to do it. It just sucks that he snuck up on us. Okay. Go on, Ryan Allen. Oh yeah, that's right. I'm sorry. I keep forgetting.
Anyways, are you two going to the party tonight? Stephanie Roberts' house?
I don't know. She's kind of a preppy. Yeah, see, oh, that's what I was going to say. They didn't call us metalheads, like, I say us, because I was called a metalhead, but it was a headbanger when I was in Texas. They called them headbangers, but I remember preppies, too. There was, like, the headbangers, the preppies, the nerds, like, and the nerds could sometimes be preppies. Do you remember that? Like,
yeah. Everything's a bit different.
Yeah. I don't know. She's kind of
Thorn
preppy.
said, I'm going to have to spam the music channel, I see. Yes, Thorn.
I don't know. She's kind of preppy. Can you get high on near beer and candy cigarettes? Why would I waste my time with a bunch of preps and jocks? Let's do the first one. I don't know. She's kind of preppy.
Dude, Stephanie's not really a preppy. She's actually, well...
What? You have to tell us, Rye. Don't hold out on your friends.
She's just actually really cool. And check this out. She secretly loves Bud.
Ryan, do you have a crush on her? That's
yes.
So sweet.
Come on, guys. It's not like that. She's just different, Saul.
That's great, Rye. I'm glad she's cool, and I hope the party goes well. It's all a bunch of fun and games until someone pisses off a jock boyfriend and has to hide from the football team. Okay, but watch out for her boyfriend, Mark. He might not appreciate you seeing that she's quote-unquote different. I'm gonna say the last one.
That's probably good advice. No worries. The party's gonna be great. I'm going to bring an ounce, and everything's gonna be real mellow. Y'all gotta come. Yeah, except
sure,
not everybody responds the same.
Yeah, that's true. Sure, I'll be... yes, like, some people, they get paranoid. It's like... Sure, I'll be your wingman, Rye. I think it would be criminally irresponsible to let you smoke all of that yourself. I'll be there. Maybe, Rye. I really don't like that rich kid scene, but I'll try to swing by if you're there. That's what I'm gonna say. Sorry, but my family and I are all driving to Hillsboro tonight and won't be back until tomorrow morning, but I'll be wishing you luck, Ray.
Thanks, Angela.
Hey, are you guys ready for the Battle of Bands on Halloween? This is so 80s, like late 80s, early 90s. You remember like all the shows that would do like the Battle of the Bands type stuff?
Yes.
This is totally of the time. Hell yes, I can't wait. Are you kidding? If I practice my solo one more time, my fingers will bleed. I can't wait to play it in front of everyone on Monday. They're gonna freak. We're gonna say the last one.
I'm ready too. I'm super stoked.
Awesome. I've got to get home to get ready for my trip. But I'll see you guys I'm sorry, Jesse, but that's too expensive. How about some frozen burritos instead? Welcome to Lifestyles of the Rich and Famous, where they order pizza each day. How about frozen burritos instead? I'd love some too, but we're too poor. Do frozen burritos sound okay? I'd go with the last one.
Burritos would be perfect. Thanks, Jennifer.
The funny thing is her name is the name of my sister. Like,
we all got a sister named Jennifer. It's mandatory.
It's like mandatory, especially from, I think, from that time. The
Yep.
name Jennifer was so freaking common.
Yep. Everybody's got a Jennifer.
Okay, I guess we should go to the fridge first. Pick out an uncooked burrito. Maybe there's some way to cook it. Microwave. Burrito is now cooked and ready to eat. Put the cooked burrito on the table.
Dude, that's like one of the refrigerators that was at a place that I lived at that same time frame. You couldn't pull the handle. It was a pull down handle. You couldn't pull the handle and touch metal at the same time, otherwise you'd get zapped.
Whoa,
So, like,
really?
Yeah.
Never
So like I
experienced
remember this one time I was chasing my cousin. And I grabbed on the handle to get better leverage, and I pushed off of the countertop, which had like a metal stripping, and I was like, it zapped the crap out of me. Thorn said, I don't think there is a Jennifer on either side of my family. Well, you just weren't really alive in the 80s.
But she probably knew a Jennifer in the 80s. Like, you had to. Jennifer was such a common name. I knew like several Jennifers that had like weren't even related to me, like that I kind of made friends with, and then eventually I was like, I don't know if I trust Jennifers anymore. Like, so I came to that conclusion at some point. Okay, thanks, Jen. It looks delicious. Sorry, I took your talking. Thanks, Jesse. Hey, how did Mom seem this morning? Yeah, it's better than Domino's, the top one. And you could read the next one.
Sure.
Welcome in, Mama Makes Game.
I don't know. She seems a little upset.
What do you mean?
I don't know. She was crying in the bathroom a long time. She tried to hide it, but I could tell. I think it's because of what the doctor said last week.
Oh, that's not good.
That's not a good sign.
Well, thank you for making it. Seriously.
Yes. Also, thanks for working with the Indie Game Collective.
Yeah, thank you so much.
It's been really cool, all the different things that we've been able to experience.
Yeah.
But honestly, I'm going to throw a lot of support behind something coming from Cascadia. So, you know. Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to read out all of these on here. So Nord's reading some of the portions as we go, but because he's reading it from stream, it's like there's a little bit of a delay, just so y'all are aware what's going on. Don't worry, Jesse. Everything will work out okay. Oh, I doubt that. You know, Mom. She worries about everything. Remember when she cried about the mouse? No way, Jesse. She knows you'll be fine. I'm sure it's because I'm a problem child. I'm gonna say the last one.
Do you think she misses Dad?
Yeah, probably. They really loved each other.
We were talking earlier about the Ocean Pacific
Yeah,
shirt.
the OP shirt. Yeah,
it was like, oh, capturing the time frame.
Yeah, it's funny. Yeah, probably. They really loved each other. Uh-oh. Have you been watching Soap operas? Yeah, she really loved him. I like the sarcastic remarks. Yeah, I know I do. I think we're gonna say the third one. I'm gonna do some sarcasm, Nord, but like maybe
I
not
don't really
all
remember him
sarcasm.
that well. What was he like?
He was really sweet to Mom and always brought us home little gifts after work. He was always joking, no matter what happened. He would try to find a way to make it funny. He always stood up for people, and he said Mom saved his life. Let's go with the second one.
Do you think he's in heaven?
Of course, he's probably there right now watching over us. Well, yeah, isn't it obvious? He's probably there right now cracking jokes with Jesus. I don't even know if there is a heaven, but I'm sure he'd be there if there was. Third one sounds like something I would say.
I was about ready to say.
Like,
were you involved in the writing?
Like,
sometimes I worry about what it's going to be like. You know, when I...
You don't need to worry about that, Jesse. It won't be for a long time. Well, that's silly. You're going to live another 200 years. You'll tell your great-grandkids about me. Don't worry, Jesse. I don't think it hurts. I think it's like going to sleep and finally feeling safe. I like the second one. I don't know.
Don't fear the Reaper, Jesse. Whoa.
Okay, I'm gonna go with the second one. Now that you put it that way. Oh my god, Nord.
Do you think Dad was scared when he, you know...
Croaked? Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, I don't know. He always seemed so brave to me, but maybe... I think everyone gets scared sometimes. I like that. Dad? No way. He wasn't scared of anything. Well, except car washes. Those terrified him. He always used to say there wasn't much point in being scared of what we can't change. I like the last one.
Thorn. Dang, Nord's trying to break out some Blue Oyster Cult. Hey, yeah.
That's old school. That's before your time.
That's true. But, you know, still good stuff. I'm scared, Jennifer. I don't want to disappear.
Hey, little man, it's okay. Want to know a secret? I know, Jesse, but don't worry. I won't let you go anywhere, I promise. Hey, want to know a secret? Don't worry, Jesse. I'm not going to let that happen. Want to know a secret? I'm going to say the second one.
It seems like it's leading somewhere.
Yeah, it seems like... I think...
Yeah, what is it?
Dad used to tell me he had buried something under a swing at the old Aradia farm. If we ever really needed money, he said to dig it up. Do you remember Indiana Jones? What if I told you there was buried treasure right here in town and I'm going to dig it up? You know how they say that the Aradia, I keep wanting to say Arcadia, Aradia farm is haunted? Well, I know a bigger secret about it and it's going to make us rich. I'm going to go with the second one.
Indiana Jones reference for the win.
Yeah.
Are you serious? Does Mom know?
She has no idea. When I heard what the doctor said last week, I knew it was time. Everything's going to be okay. What, and ruin the greatest surprise ever? No way. No way, Jose. So don't worry. I've gotten so 80s, yeah. I still say no way, Jose.
You do, especially to our kid.
I know.
All the time. And he's like, I don't get the reference, Mom.
I know.
What?
Not yet, but she will. So don't worry, Jesse. Your big sister's gonna take care of you. I'm gonna say the last one.
Listen, that's Mom's car.
Vroom vroom. that's my idea of a car.
Okay.
I'm doing the car noises.
Okay.
Not a word about this to her, okay? It's a surprise. Now, don't say anything about this or your GoBots will be garbage, okay? Good ears. Don't tell her yet, okay? I want it to be a surprise. I'm gonna say the first one.
Hiding things from your family, that always goes well.
That goes
right?
well. It always goes
no
well.
problems. My lips are sealed. Thanks, Jennifer.
He's gonna be so happy. No problem, little man. Who would have thought that a sister might actually be good for something, huh? I'll always have your back, Jesse, don't worry. I'm gonna say the second one.
You don't want to get entangled in something that you might not be able to hold up on.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Thorn.
I don't know what to expect, so...
Thorn, my dad always told my brother and I that we lived the life of Riley. Did some Googling, and there was Life of Riley Trailer Park in Michigan. It burned... Wow. Okay.
Okay. This is fine.
Well, that got dark. Thanks, Thorn. You're helping set the mood right now.
Oh my goodness. Okay, here's Mary Craft. Hey, how are you feeling, Jesse?
I'm fine. I'm feeling better.
Good, honey. Thanks for making dinner, Jen. I'm starving. Hey, you guys need to finish up because Joey will be here in a few minutes, okay?
We told him we have proof that Riley's life ain't so great.
That's funny. Sure, Mom. How was work? Starving? Did the bank not have donuts again? So, Mom, is Joey your boyfriend or what? I would say the third one. Oh, I'm sorry, Jen. I didn't know it was any of your business, but Joey's a very nice guy. You should be happy for me. I'm trying to do the whole I'm a nice mother. I'm just trying to be nice, you know. I was just wondering, Mom, but isn't he a little old for you? Oh my God, Mom. What about my spotless reputation? Our family will be scandalized. Is he that nice, though? I mean, he's a school music teacher. Can't you find someone richer? Oh my God, that's funny. Which one do you want, Nord? I'm gonna let you pick.
You're letting me pick?
Yeah, I like the second or the third one.
Yeah, I'd go second. I'd definitely go second.
Okay.
Sure.
Hey, Mom, there's a little party over at Stephanie Roberts' house tonight. May I go? Before Mr. Wright comes in, I want to ask you something. Can I go over to Stephanie Roberts' house tonight? Mom, is it all right if I go with Ryan to Stephanie Roberts' house tonight?
I would go with number 2.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna do.
You gotta lead your mom in on that one.
Stephanie Roberts? I thought you guys haven't been friends since grade school. Okay, you can go on one condition. You have to be good at church tonight. Deal? I don't want to make that deal. It's church. Like, deal. Thanks, Mom. That is not my answer. Like, totally, that is not my answer. And Mom, I'm always good at church. That thing with the nativity scene animals is so 1987. I won't embarrass you any more than usual. Thanks, Mom. That third one is what I would say. Okay, Nord, you get to do David Cook.
Now remember, friends, this is not just a collection for your church. It is a collection to do the work of God right here in America. And I tell you, our country desperately needs your help. Turn back the tide of Satan that has afflicted this great nation of ours.
Oh.
What?
That's like pretty extreme. Like,
I don't know, man. There's some pretty strong
you were
evangelical.
Well, when you were a kid, didn't your mom take you to like a really strong church?
Yes.
I don't.
Like, I don't know. I would say borderline cult.
Like,
But there is a lot of that in Eastern Washington, Eastern Oregon. So
yeah, I guess so.
That's just part of the thing.
Okay, David
Men,
Cook is still
do you
talking.
remember when we had the power team here? You're covering it up. Power team here. There is nothing more manly than strengthening your church. And women, do you know it is your God-given duty to support your man? But you all are also called to support your church with praise, prayer, and your pocketbooks. You might love your car. You might love your house. But I ask you, friends, do you love the Lord? Show him with your generosity.
Oh, he wants us to give an offering, probably.
And a strong tithe.
And just
Thorn
like
said,
what I would expect
wait,
from a preacher. He's like,
where are
a
the
lot.
blazing guns and bald eagles flying out of his butt? That comes at the end.
That's the grand finale.
You gotta have exactly. You gotta have a finale.
America, fuck yeah!
Thank you. Now, friends, I have a very special and disturbing revelation to share with you tonight. Earlier this week, Geraldo Rivera broadcast a monumental expose of the vast satanic cult that is trying to take over our country. According to the experts, there are millions of these Satanists actively practicing their filthy rituals throughout America. Rituals that require a constant stream of young people that become both the victims and perpetrators of their disgusting crimes. Get ready to be accused.
Get ready to be accused. She also, I mean, Jennifer also has colored hair, so like...
Yeah, you know something about that.
They still, like, it's not as bad anymore. I think it's, like, way more accepted now. Like, in 2022, like, people see you with colored hair that's just, like, they don't care if you have a crazy colored hair. But, like, they still do it. Like, because we live out in the boonies, and some people will, like, stare at me like something's wrong with me. But it's way more common, though, to see like, to be, like, it's fine. You know what I mean? But back then, yeah, I could see it being a big deal.
Yeah. How do these devil worshippers get these children to submit to their will? Look and listen, friends, to what your children are watching and hearing every day. Heavy metal, MTV, and even popular TV shows are all filled with mind control techniques and subliminal provocations toward sexual deviancy, drug use, and hatred of godly authority.
I want my MTV, man.
We weren't allowed to have MTV or any of that sort of stuff.
Yeah, I remember you telling me that, and I was like, so you, like, don't watch Daria?
We weren't allowed to have Nickelodeon. I mean, not that we could afford cable, but, like, if it was found out that we were at a friend's house watching it.
Yeah. Yeah, I loved MTV growing up.
This is why MTV only showed 9 hours of music from 1990 now? Exactly. But friends, these are not the most terrifying revelations I have for you tonight. No, sir. They all pale in comparison to what I will share with you momentarily. But for now, steel your hearts with prayer and your love for Jesus. For what you are about to see will most assuredly shock you. Gonna cure the blind.
It's Ozzy Osbourne! Sharon! Sorry. Okay.
I'm not going to be able to do his voice very well. I feel kind of persecuted by everybody because I'm not a bad guy. My intentions are not to harm any... Well, in fact, it's directly the opposite. When people come to my concerts, I have a good, fun evening out, you know? And it seems to me a lot of people judge the book by the cover more. So they write things about me where they don't even know what they're talking about, you know?
Do you remember when he bit the head off of a bat? I remember people talking about that one, like, to like...
Sharon! Sharon!
Geraldo Rivera.
Well, there are lots of people out there. Lots of people here in our studio audience who have a very different point of view. We'll get to them. Coming up next, look into the dark soul of Satanism. Stay with us.